Breath awareness practice. Hello. My name is Ruchika Prakash, and I'm the director of the Clinical Neuroscience Laboratory at The Ohio State University. You have received these guided meditation instructions either as part of our research or clinical outreach activities. We will now be engaging in a sitting meditation that is focused on cultivating breath awareness. For this practice, you're invited to either take your seat on a chair or on a cushion or a blanket on the floor. Taking your seat, meaning sitting in this chair or on the cushion or blanket with an intention to pay attention. An intention to continually return to the practice instructions as you're hearing and practicing them. Feel your feet grounded to the earth below. Notice how the chair supports the back of your leg, your buttocks. Release your buttocks into the chair. Be aware of the breath of your chest, the breath of your back, and how the back of the chair supports you. Your shoulders are rolled back so that the shoulder points are hovering over your hips. Your hands are resting, palms down on your lap. Your neck and cervical spine are gently elongated, with your chin tilting downward slightly, lengthening the back of the neck. The jaw is relaxed. The crown of the head rises up towards the sky. Your ears hover over your shoulders. Your skeletal structure provides a nice erect frame. Your muscles drape over the bones, just like a wool coat might drape over a wood hanger. The lids of your eyes are softly closed. Be aware that there's all the space in front of you, behind you, around you, and the ground beneath you. The sky above. And then this attention that we have been training, disciplining, and cultivating it a bit in various ways. And to take this attention initially here and drop it into the sound of the bell from the inception until the vibrational sound is no longer audible. Let the sound fill you. Follow it all the way out. And now, we will move this attention and direct it to a few places in the body in particular. Just for exploration and curiosity's sake. Bring your attention to the crown of your head and just let it penetrate and seep down and into the head as we move through the skin, the muscles, and the bones. Relaxing the top of the head, the forehead, the bands around the sides, and the upper back of the head, moving into and through, and just letting go. Invite your mind to be like a vast, open, and clear blue sky, and let the mind relax in this space. And coming down to the soft bony cartilage of the nose, nostrils, the sinus cavity, the skin of the face, jawbones, the cheeks, the lips, noticing any impatience that might be arising, thoughts arising about this practice, thoughts about what we are doing, just attending to whatever comes up, to whatever shows up for you. Moving down to the neck and the cervical spine in your seeing, perhaps inviting tension to wash down the muscles, down to the base of the skull, down the sides of the neck, down the shoulder joints, the upper back, the muscles where the shoulder joints and shoulder blades meet. Drawing your attention into the right arm. And attention to the left arm. Noticing any impatience or striving or judgment that arises. Directing your attention now to your upper chest, lungs, all the way through the upper back, sliding down the muscles of the back, the spine, all the ribs, and the spaces between the ribs. All these precious internal organs held inside the rib cage. Getting a sense of the right rib and the left rib, your entire front body. And then move down to attend to both the legs at the same time, seeing that attention can be expanded to include more than just one thing. The upper legs and the hamstrings. Breathing however you're breathing, the kneecaps, knee joints, just washing down into your lower legs, the shins and the ankles, the long bones in the feet, aware of your feet, the contact, the pressure, the warmth, the tingling that perhaps you may experience in your feet. Noticing that. And from this body sweep, inviting your awareness to rest in your breath. Coming to your breathing, relaxing your jaw. Perhaps you've had instruction watching the breath on some location in the body that seems accessible and palpable to you. You might feel the breath at the nostril and the sinus cavity, aware of the temperature, the feel of the air at the nostrils as it enters, where and how it moves, and to the skull. Sitting here with a relaxed awareness, attentive to the feeling, the sensation of breath entering the nostrils, entering the sinus cavity, and then the direct experience of actually feeling the sensations of the exhale. If your jaw is relaxed, you may feel some breath leaving the body here. Each inhale is a new inhale. Each exhale, a new exhale. No two breaths are the same. Every breath is brand new. Give your full attention to the fullness of the inhale and its various sensations. Notice the pause at the end of an inhale where the breath is suspended, and then giving over your full attention to the exhale. Just let it all happen. Notice how at the end of the exhale, there is a still space. And then out of that still space, another inhale is birthed. A brand new breath. Notice the sensation of the inhale as breath moves through the hairs of the nostrils. The sense of it moving into the sinus cavity. Notice the texture, the warmth, or the coolness. Whatever is there. On the exhale, notice how the body responds. Notice sensations of the exhale. Notice any sense of release. No need to control or manipulate the breath. It happens all on its own. Simply observe, experience, be curious, and let it all happen. Now there are other places in the body where we might observe or experience the breath, and we will explore those a bit now. So bringing attention to your upper chest, your upper lungs, can you feel the lungs expand and contract with the breath? Can you feel warmth or pressure, or perhaps even release? Might you sense the upliftment of the chest, the shoulders, the upper back, and shoulder blades? Can you simply watch the action of the breath in this area of the body? A relaxed awareness. And now, we will move our attention, this flashlight of awareness, down deeper into the body and around the area of the lower ribs, the diaphragm, and perhaps into the area of the stomach and belly, including the back of the belly, the back of the stomach, if you don't feel any sensations here, or if it is difficult to sense any breath here, no big deal. Don't worry about it. There is no right or wrong. Just relax into observing the best you can. And lastly, some of you may notice, or choose to notice, the whole body breathing. At the nostrils, the upper chest, diaphragm, and the belly, all at once, like a full wave arising and releasing, and the felt sense of that. You're being invited now to choose one of the places, one of the options we have explored for observing the breath. Perhaps you might imagine taking a chair to the beach to sit and simply watch and enjoy the waves, rising, breaking, releasing. Where do you place your chair? At the nostrils, the upper chest, the belly, the full body? It doesn't matter. Just place your seat, leave it there, and watch from that perspective. Anytime you find yourself struggling in any way, relax. Release into the exhalation. You will notice that the mind is quite addicted to thinking thoughts. Thoughts about this and that, the past or the future, judgments, appraisals, liking, not liking, all kind of commentary. And when you see that this is where your attention is, without judgment of any kind, just let go of feeding it. Let go of the attachment and return to the breath that is present. Release into the exhalation. Of course, the mind doesn't want to just watch. It wants to be involved. So we will give the mind a little something to do to stabilize it. I will provide a couple of options here. Perhaps you name the inhale 1 and the exhale 2. The next inhale 3, exhale 4, going all the way up to 10, and then starting again with 1. Or perhaps you might wish to name the inhale in, and the exhale out, out, out. And a final suggestion that might speak to you, quietly whispering to yourself the word relax on the exhale. Each exhale, an invitation to relax. Your awareness will let you know when your attention is no longer on the breath, but perhaps lost in some thoughts. No big deal. You will notice, and as soon as you do, simply let go of the distraction and return to your breath, perhaps labeling it. Now, the longer we sit, strong sensations may arise in the body. Some tension, perhaps some agitation, perhaps an itch. Might it be possible to bring your attention to this sensation? And perhaps even some emotion lying under the surface of that. To see it, to let it be, or let it go, and return to the breath. Return to the breath in this moment. You will now have some moments of silence to just observe the ever-present breath. So having the intention, once again, to commit to this practice of being here in this moment. May we all be free from fear and worry. May we all live with ease of heart. May we all be happy as we are now, in this moment. May we all find peace in whatever comes our way.